we about to go over these TFT patch notes, baby. About to go over them. I already know what time it is because I've already checked my watch for you guys. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. Takers and Splitters Unite 14.3 brings hacks to variety of systems from carousel to opening encounters and beyond. We have a whole lot of balance changes, so let's get making the split. Take a split. Okay, whatever. All right. So from this, they made a buff to Anima Squad. I don't like Anima Squad, so that's just me personally. But I feel like Anima Squad was already a little bit strong. They made a buff to Urgot. That's nice. Samira, depending. Philios is definitely much needed. Cho'Gath is 100% much needed. I feel like Cho'Gath should have been a level 3. I feel like Gragas is more OP. They still buffed Gragas. Cypher, I like Cypher. So I'm actually happy about that change. They reworked Kobuko. That's interesting. They nerfed Rengar again, bro. Damn, Rengar's just getting back-to-back-to-back nerfs, bro. I guess. But yeah, this is some of the buffs. These are some of the nerfs itself. I'm not too excited about the 4 champions. For me, Twisted Fate, I've been rocking with him a lot. Vigar's been rocking with him a lot. Aurora, I've been trying to rock with, but every time I just try to go get her an Aurora, it's just grits. So it just hasn't been very much helping me. But okay, let's look through some of the changes. Oh, they added Warwick. Interesting. Okay, types of carousels. Is that a glitch? So now we have a carousel that can appear with Tome of Traits. Using Tome of Traits, you select an emblem that partially tailored to your comp. Okay, that's not bad. 2-star carousels. I thought they already had 2-star carousels. Interesting. Big carousels has 15 champions instead of 9. That's pretty good. I wonder if that's gonna increase. Like usually for carousels they have it like from one tier 1 to tier 3, or they're gonna have like tier 1 to tier 5 on those big carousel rounds. That's a very good question. All 3 carousels. Okay. All units are 3 costs. I love that. All 4 units are 4 costs. I love that. Double PvE. After a PvE round, you're willing to face an exact copy of it. Huh. That's interesting. Wow. Golden Spatula and Pan Carousel have been removed. I wonder what made them do this change. Because that usually spices up the game at that point. Huh. Interesting. Hacks type open encounters to split or not to split. That is the question. Toast to split or not to split. After every carousel, players split a pot of gold or take a separate amount of gold. That's interesting. Group investing. After every carousel, players choose to split a pot of gold or okay, that's interesting as well. I feel like people are very selfish and they're not gonna do this, so they're gonna straight hold people. But it's whatever. Reroll subscription. Okay, getting free rerolls, so it's pretty self-explanatory. And then 3 champions to start. Start the game with 2-star. Okay, every player gets a unique one. Huh, that's interesting. Hack types, orbs. Our hacked orbs introduce a few new consumables that you'll have hacking the stats of your champion or hacking a part of their item. Time to pivot. New hacked orbs contain the following in addition to hacked orbs contents previously. Tactician's HP, because that's really like a bag of gold. Bet. Interesting, that says consumable. Salvager. Remove all their items and break down. This is huge. This is huge. For a person like myself that like to be slamming items, this is friggin' huge. Implant size, that's not too shabby. Starter kit, nesting dolls. Okay, I mean that's not bad. Larger chain is to traits. Okay, so let's go through the larger changes then. So, Animal Squad's kind of just broken, but sure. Animal Squad's power is tied to their survivability. The longer you start the squad to survive, the more power the trait can provide. We're adjusting this trait snapshots. Your current star level at the start of the combat. That way, when Straggler is left, it still benefits from the star. Okay, that's nice. With rather large consistency buff, we're tuning the trait to lower its power in 1-star heavy boards, while the 2-star and 3-star boards will benefit from a stronger, more consistent arsenal throughout the fight. This should not only open up different reroll Animal Squad's boards, not just Animal 3-star main. I mean, she's kind of like that. But also allow the trait to be deep vertical to scale better into late game. Okay, that's not too bad though. I mean, in Animal Squad, really, realistically, it was, if you're going Animal Squad, you're getting top 4 easily. Winning, maybe not, but top 4 definitely. So do you know what AMP stands for? No, I don't. Regardless, it's going to stand for longer with this HP buff. Okay, so this guy's HP buff. A few cipher adjustments to make the trust less forcible for high skill players, while making the Cypher 5 high roll as high as Cyber City Skyscraper. I mean, I don't know why they did that. Anyways, I don't care about Exotech. Fuck Exotech. Fuck Exotech. Exotech is literally just toxic, bro. It's toxicity at its finest. Okay, so AMP gets a power buff. Does it really get a power buff? I don't think it changes anything. Okay. For the power changes, I feel like they just skip it to just 5. Huh. They get more of an HP at 3. Okay, that's interesting. Ciphers 80 changes when you're up there. Initial loss. So they nerfed it at initial loss. Kept it the same at the second stage. Increased it at the third stage. Huh. I don't care about hyper roll. I'm like, play like that. Okay. They buffed that part of the Exotech. Shock. Well, that's kind of huge though. 15 to 8. That's literally like half. But they buffed its attack speed and they buffed its AD. Okay, I get what they're saying. Because it's percentage health damage. It was too OP. That makes sense. So then, this is the OP item, bro. This was the OP item. I'm not sure if it's still going to be OP. It still gives a great amount of AP. What's a Exotech AP person, though? I don't know. I don't know at that point. Its crits got really nerfed. 20% is crazy. Can no longer stack on itself. It used to stack on itself. It's crazy. Multiple hollow blows can still stack on crit chance. Interesting. And then they nerfed Golden Ox's base damage. They buffed its base stats. I understand why they nerfed Rengar then. Definitely nerfed by Rengar. Alright. 1-cost units. They buffed a couple of 1-cost units. So the TLDR version of it, bruisers were very vertical heavy, which is facts. But they needed a emblem to be really, really broken. That's facts. They're really more top, more for comps. So Dr. Mundo is fun. So that's why they're increasing their HP and AD ratio. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. That makes so sense. Morgana will be doing much more damage, but it will take more time to see her opponent shortcut into an afterlife. That was kind of a boring one. I don't care about Zyra all that much. But Alistar's flat damage reduction has been buffed. Buffed in the early levels. So basically, Alistar has risen in the early levels to kind of crazy. Dr. Mundo has been buffed, so Dr. Mundo and Alistar combo is going to be insane. That's what I'm understanding. Kog'Maw's ability bonus damage AD. I mean, you don't really use Kog'Maw for bonus damage AD anyways. You really use him for AD. You kind of use him to just blast people. So, with his attack speed. Morgana's ability damage. Wow. That's a huge buff right here. 16 seconds. Wow. I might try this out. Morgana. That's sick. What? They buff Zyra's ability damage. Alright, whatever. Let's go into the 2-cost units. Where all of our 1-cost units are getting buffs, our 2-cost carries have been winners of the reroll meta. Facts. Twisted Fate is getting nerfed. That's way she. Ah, no. The Raid Blade TFs, bro. Frick. Jhin starting meta has been nerfed. Oh, okay. His starting meta has been changed from 14, starting at 14 to 4. It's kind of tough. And bouncing AD percentage has been nerfed a little bit. Okay, they nerfed the amount of AP he gets per auto for TF, and then the base card damage does a little bit more now, but then they nerfed the special card damage, is what I'm understanding. Huh? So the special card damage is more. I guess they talk about his nerfs gets less per thing, but we're still gonna build Rage Blade on him and just give him like a JG. I feel like they got to nerf Twisted Fate more than that. They buffed him on some aspects. Vayne's mana has been nerfed. That's sad. I don't think that's gonna make her unplayable, but it just should make her a little less annoying to face, I guess. Alright, 3-cost units. If you've been disappointed with your Gargoyle, Snowpaint, Stacking, Kingpin, Braum, just keep reading. Even after several nerfs, Rengar has continued to reign as leader of the Pride in 3-cost. It's time to put one cat particularly in the bag to let another claw onto the endgame victory scheme with much needed buffs. Yep, it's Yumi. Fuck Yumi. I hate her. They only nerfed his... Yo, they only nerfed his HP by 50, bro. This is nothing. Okay. I'm not sad anymore about Rengar. It's only nerfed by 50 damage. It's not bad. Gragas max mana buff. They've changed it from... They've buffed it, I guess. It's a buff. Okay. Braum's Kingpin bonus damage armor. Oh, now it goes up. That's annoying. That's gonna make Braum broken. They had to mix nerf Jarvan's ability. I mean, it makes sense. All right, Yumi, your damage has gone up by 5 per level up until like 15 on the last one. Your spell damage have been upped a little bit, and your mark damage has been upped a little bit. Mark damage by 15%, maybe a little bit crazy, but we'll see what it look like. With 4-cost units, with Golden Ox 6th check, we are able to distribute a bit of the board's capped power into the still sad moon lad. I don't know why I read lady after that, but maybe we'll catch a smile from Aphelios carry who wants nothing more than to hold 3 items. I mean, I like Aphelios. I feel like Aphelios needs to be nerfed. I like it. Our Cho'Gath changes last pass landed him weaker than we intended with a mana buff and a better AP ratio on his stacking. I don't know how to read today. On his HP stacking, expect to see a boom bot making a sizable impact. All right, interesting. They should just buff boom bot because it's trash. So Aphelios's mana has been changed a little bit. Okay, great. Number of autos 6 to 8. So now you can do 8 chakrams. Oh wow, bonus AD. This is crazy. Oh, I might go Aphelios. I might go Bruiser. I might go Bruiser Marksman. Aphelios carry. Cause that's kind of huge, bro. 4 to 11, and then you gave him more chakrams. That's an additional 22. Unless I'm reading it wrong, additional 22%. This mana buff is trash. I swear to God, this mana buff is trash. Come on, do better than that. And then Cho'Gath's ability per AD. Okay, this is sizable, I guess. Size 80. That little 5 damage, bro. Come on. Alright, with safe damage, 5 cost units. With the safe damage and the ability to throw in tanks throughout the fights, Aurora has been our best 5 cost for a while, especially at 2 stars. We are reducing some of her damage, but we'll expect she'll still remain a contender for top 5 cost when played optimally. A fully optimized Viego empowered by Golden Knots could wipe out entire boards. Facts. Giving Golden Knots flashbacks from monster attack as he goes down to a single digit HP and then heals to a full on his next Omnivent field cast. A bit less damage and scaling should keep his Golden Knots in the mortal world. He's one of those 5 cost units, bro. Come on. He's one of those 5 cost units. Like, that's they kind of hold there. So at lower levels for Viego, I'm gonna go from bottom up. From lower levels, he's been nerfed a little bit, but when you get some 2-star, that's when, I don't know, he still got nerfed at 2-star. He got nerfed both ways, damn. That's kind of tough. The splash damage, though, also got nerfed. Damn. Viego is kind of boo-boo now. Urgot, ability missile per AD. Let's see. His missile for his AD didn't go that bad. I think that's still doable. That's still doable. Like, they did what they can. 5%. I'm not sure how that's gonna affect really. They gave him 3 more AD, and they actually did his mana from 0 to 40 now, from 0 to 50. That's kind of good. Smearish buffed her AD by 5. Kobuko. So now she has more attack speed, and their ability has been a rework. Kobuko's passive steal bonus magic damage at 50 health, trigger phase 2. Then he's enraged for the entire fight, gaining 100% attack speed, 30% omnivamp, and increasing his bonus damage by 33%. Gain a shield, pick up a nearby enemy, knocking all enemies within 2 hex for, then slam down. So basically, Bloodthirster Kobuko is kind of broken. That's what I'm understanding. It's carry Kobuko, low key. We about to try it out. I want to try about that Bruiser Marksman, man. They nerfed at 2-star. They nerfed the hell out of her. They nerfed the hell out of her 2-star. 1-star they didn't nerf her that much, but 2-star they nerfed the hell out of her. On both aspects, the ability damage and the split damage, they nerfed her on 2-star. They didn't touch 1-star. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. The augments, I can really care less about because I'm just gonna read them anyways as thing goes on. I don't really care about it. I don't care about it all that often. Maybe the Gragas one. Oh wow. Chugbug Gragas is kind of broken. It's kind of broken. Okay. They gave Annie a little bit more damage. That's nice. And they fixed some bug changes. That was TFT patch 14.3. I think this is going to be a little bit more interesting because I feel like this patch was definitely more like Exotech. If you don't have Exotech, you're kind of buns. And then people were just going, what's that other comp with the Roar? They were just putting a Roar 2 and then just dominating with Animal Squad. I mean, Animal Squad's still broken, but this gives a little bit more variety. You're right. Because I hope I just don't just see Exotech. Now I think it's going to be more variety. So I like it. Overall, I like it. I'll play some games.